YouTube. It is Daniel Baldwin here with Running the Rock Fitness, here to talk to you about carb choices, my choices of carbs, and the timing of the carbs and why. Is it important? I feel like it's important, and basically what you want to go by is if, obviously in the morning, that's when you're going to want some carbohydrates. You're waking up, you're facing your day, you're going on to work, you're doing your errands, you're doing whatever you need to do. You're starting your day, so you obviously want some carbs for energy. It also helps in brain function as well, but I feel like the important thing to talk about is when to eat these carbs, and I feel like a lot of people just don't know when to eat those carbs, but I'm going to tell you when I eat my carbs and why I feel like it's important. So here we go real quick. Let's go through it. We'll start with the morning. So morning, I do, like I did today, I started off with eggs and steel-cut oats. I also ate some fruit as well. I like apples, bananas, but just kind of vary it up. I mean, there's a lot of fruit out there, and I love fruit. So, I mean, it's very easy for me to incorporate this in my diet. They are higher in sugar. People are like, oh, fruit's high in sugar. It's like, well, eat it in the first part of the day. I mean, it's still nutrient dense and very, very good for you. A lot of fiber as well. So, I do that in the morning. Another quick option for pancakes, I like to do the whole wheat pancake mix, and I add my whey protein powder in there too. Also add bananas, you can add strawberries, blueberries, you can add that in there too. Add some flax seeds in there, put it in a blender, blend it up, put it in a fry pan, flip that puppy, and you got pancakes. I mean, it's pretty easy. There's also gluten-free options out there as well, so you don't have to go with this brand, but this is just the one that I use and I like. So, moving on over, cream of rice, cream of wheat. Just to change it up, because I do not like to eat oatmeal every day. It gets a little dull. So I do like cream of wheat. Cream of wheat's really, really good. I also like cream of rice sometimes too. It's also a good gluten-free option as well for those people out there that cannot process wheat. Cannot process wheat. So cream of rice is very, very good. Easy for the stomach to digest. So those are some good morning options right there. Afternoon / dinner options, or early dinner, like long grain brown rice. And for long grain brown rice, I mean, it doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to just cook it in water and just kind of choke it down, because it's dry and it's nasty. It doesn't taste good. I like to add basil. I also like to add oregano. You can add some thyme in there. You can also add parsley, a little bit of lemon in there for a little bit of flavor. I mean, you can add whatever you want. And I like to cook it in chicken broth as opposed to water. That has a lot of flavor too. If I'm in a hurry, don't want to cook it, then obviously that one needs to be cooked, but if I'm in a hurry, got long grain wild rice, Uncle Ben's. This is also very healthy for you too, very, very good, but a lot easier. 90 seconds in the microwave, and that puppy is done. Quinoa. Quinoa is also another good option if you don't like long grain brown rice, because I love sprouted quinoa. It's really, really good. A little bit higher in fat, little bit, not much. I mean, there's only 3 grams of fat per serving, but there is also 5 grams of protein, and so it has a lot more protein than your brown rice. Quinoa puffs. I love quinoa puffs. These are basically a ready-to-eat snack, kind of like a sunflower seed texture. I like to add those in like Greek yogurts. You can add them in, I mean, you can add these to any recipe you really want. You can add them to salads even. They're just really, really good. I mean, they're easy to snack on too. You can just right out of the bag. Quinoa puffs, those are really, really good. Let's see here, what else we got? Tortilla options. If I'm gonna go for like maybe something in the afternoon, obviously let's go with your basic white tortilla. Can't go wrong. Middle of the day, or early dinner. If I know that I'm gonna get home a little bit later, like maybe like 9 or 10 o'clock, but I know I have a lot of work to get done, and I still gonna be up for another 3-4 hours, I will opt for these ones. These ones are really, really good. This brand name I love. These taste really, really good. Low carb, high fiber, high in protein too. They also have some omega-3s in there also. So it's very, very good also. So I just want to, if I know I'm not going to be needing very much energy, I'll go for a lower carb source like this. Yeah, they taste really, really good. And usually with the low-carb tortillas, I find that they usually taste like sandpaper. Not that I've ever had sandpaper, but that's what I imagine sandpaper tastes like. It's, not this brand, but other brands of low-carb tortillas usually taste pretty gross. Those ones are awesome. I love them. Hot dog buns. I don't eat hot dogs, but I do like turkey sausages and I do like chicken sausages. And when I'm trying to select a turkey or chicken sausage, I try to make sure that it is low in fat. Just try to make sure that they don't get too crazy with the fats and high. You want to make sure it's low fat, high protein, and that's usually what I go for if I do that. And Dave's Killer Bread. I love Dave's Killer Bread. Very, very, very good for you. High protein, 6 grams of protein per slice, 5 grams of fiber in one slice as well, and also has some more omega-3 fatty acids in there as well. Very, very good. Doesn't taste dry at all. I know a lot of people have probably had Dave's Killer Bread before, but this is the one I usually like, the 21 whole grains and seeds. Doesn't even taste healthy at all. Tastes awesome. I love this brand. Brown rice cakes. This is another one too. A little bit lower carb option than the bread if you don't want to do as much carbs. I usually add, you can add a lot of things to this actually. I mean, you can add almond butter. I mean, you can even add like an all-natural peanut butter. You can do like organic honey. I mean, you can add cinnamon on top. You can get crazy with it. Add the flavors that you want. You don't have to eat it just bland, because just bland, it is kind of not too exciting, but you can add stuff to it to make it exciting. So this is kind of my carb choices for the day. And another basic rule of thumb, I mean, like, if you just don't know when to eat your carb, just remember, do you need energy, yes or no? I need some energy. This is the first part of my day, so I'm going to get some carbs in my system. So these are my carb choices, or at least like the staples that I kind of have for carbs, at least for the most part. And I'm going to have some more videos, probably talking to you about my protein sources, and then I'll probably make one also about fats as well. So, happy gains, everybody. See you in the next video.